All right, sup guys, welcome back to the channel. Good morning. Hope everybody's well after that god-awful Sunday we had yesterday, man. I know a lot of people got killed. It was upset city, underdog day. I think the underdogs went 8-2, something just crazy, man. Like yesterday was brutal for football. So hope you guys survived. If you're new here, hit the subscribe button. If you've been here, leave a thumbs up, leave a comment, helps support me a lot. And if you want to join the greatest Discord and sports betting community on earth, it'll be in the pinned comment and in the description of the video. We're at 324 people in there. I think we're on pace to hit 500 by the end of the year. I hope. I'll do a $500 giveaway if that happens. Man, I hope it happens. All right. Anyways, guys, we're going to review the NBA slate today. Got a couple player props I like. We're going to go over each game. I'll tell you guys the straight bets that I like, the spread or the money line or whatever, and then get you out of here with a bag. I think we got 4 or 5 games tonight, so we'll go over them. Before I get into the actual, scheduled program and show, guys, today is Veterans Day. I said this last year. I'll say it again this year. If you guys know nothing about, military and the sacrifices that the veterans have made, try to find some appreciation today. I don't care if it takes 30 minutes. Go watch a YouTube video. Go watch a Netflix documentary. Watch something just to try to gain some appreciation. I know a lot of people don't agree with how the military is utilized and how the United States government as a whole chooses to use and utilize our military. And that's understandable. However, there are very brave men with these huge fucking balls and this masculine urge that feel the need to protect our beautiful women and children in this country. And they go out there and they risk their lives for it. And something you have to understand is, it's okay to not agree with how the military is used, but you are in this country, most of you, and you do fill your belly with this country's food, and you fill your mind with all the degeneracies of this country and that we have, because your life's been nothing but rainbows and sunshine. So you sit around beating off to porn, eating food all day, and gambling, right? Okay, and that's fine, but you're able to do that because of these brave people who took it and then gave it to us. The way that we live is not it's not just a luxury. It is a luxury, but it's not something that's just mandatory. It's not necessity. It wasn't free. Living like this is not free. It was taken and then given by men who cared and loved you. So just understand that. Try to find some appreciation. I understand not agreeing with how the military is used. I understand that completely. But try to find appreciation for the men and even women these days who fought and died for us. Okay. That's it. That's my spiel on that. Okay. Anyways, let's review yesterday, then we'll get into the picks. So yesterday, week 10 NFL, we had the Bears -6.5 cooked, Vikings -6.5 cooked, Chargers check, Cardinals check. Them Cardinals look good, or the Jets just look terrible, but I'm impressed with the Cardinals. Eagles and the Cowboys check, Lions and the Texans. I will say, guys, I am shocked that the Vikings didn't blow the Jags out. Fucking shocked. I mean, I just don't get it. And they have Mac Jones in there. And then the Lions, I mean, they won with 5 interceptions. I mean, maybe 4, don't count the Hail Mary. But, like, how do they not blow them out? This game shouldn't even been close. It's just sickening. I don't know. It should have been a 5-1 day. That's how I feel. But it's not. It is what it is. Whatever. We go even. Okay. So let's review this. Before I get into the basketball slate, let's go over the player props real quick. And boom. This is Bet Any Sports. They sponsor my videos, guys. It's an offshore sports book. So if you're in a state where you cannot sports bet legally, or you don't have access to FanDuel or ESPN Bet, jump on here, deposit money. You can start betting player props, parlays, anything you'd like. You can take points. You can go, I want James Harden to get 38 points. Boom, you bet it. There's your odds, plus 2134. So it's just like you can do anything. Parlays, player props, all that good stuff. Bet Any Sports. Check it out. And lastly, this is Outlier. In the description of my video, they sponsor me as well. It is the best and #1 sports betting app there is. It's necessary to be successful. Okay, so first prop I'm on, DeMar DeRozan under 5.5 first quarter points. Guys, he's only hit this one time in 10 games. He just does not ball the first quarter. He doesn't. Trust me, I know, because I've bet his points almost every game. And in every game, I'm like, how the fuck does DeRozan have 2 points in the first? Then he comes out second, third quarter and just heats up. And by the fourth, he tends to cover his line. But man, he starts slow. He's just really starting slow. Only thing to consider is, is that the Spurs do give up a lot of points to the shooting guard position, so he might have a big night. But listen, 90% hit rate. I'm gonna go on this. I don't see him getting his point. He just doesn't ball in the first quarter of this season. Next, Jarrett Allen over a steal. I like this. These Cavs look good. The Bulls are kind of sloppy with the ball. They're very fast paced and kind of just all over the place sometimes. They're scrapey, and I think they give up some turnover. So to think that Jarrett Allen wouldn't get a steal tonight, to me, is kind of crazy when he's got it 82% of the time. He's got it and only missed it twice in 11 games. So Jarrett Allen to get a steal is another prop that I love tonight. Let's get into the slate, review it, and check this shit out. Okay, so all right, first things first, Clippers and the Thunder. I'm on the Thunder -6.5. The line was at 9. It moved to 6.5. It's continuing. I think there's a lot of sharp money coming on the Clippers possibly. Chet being out really did make the Thunder look bad last night. But I don't think it was so much a Chet issue as much as it is that the Warriors are just very good. They've caught fire. They've figured it out. And they are just balling right now. I think the Thunders had an off night and the Warriors are heating up. I don't think it was so much a Chet issue as much as just a Thunder issue last night. I just think they weren't playing good. So I'm gonna go on them again here and take a chance with the Thunder to cover the spread versus the Clippers. If they look bad again, Chet was really that big of a key player and they're in shambles without him. And I'm gonna have to start rethinking it. But for now, my opinion, Thunder's still top 5 in the league, much better than the Clippers, and should cover this easily. Let's see how tonight goes, but I'm comfortable. I'm very comfortable laying 6.5 versus Clippers. Next game, Nets and the Pelicans. Guys, you got big, stupid, goofy, built-ass Zion. He's hurt every other day. Never know what to expect. He needs to just give it up. Brandon Ingram, I hate him. I think he sucks. I truly don't see how the Pelicans can win. Problem is, every time I say that, they come out and they just ball. Like, it's ridiculous. They just come out and suddenly they look like the best team in the league. I can't call it. They're impossible to cap right now. You don't even know who's going to be playing half the time. But I do love the over. This number's low as shit, man. 211 is a very low over for the NBA. I think they put up 230, 220. I'm very happy. This is probably my favorite play of the day. Definitely on this 211.5, man. I gotta be. To me, it's just too low. Very simple. Anytime I see this with any two teams, I'm going to take it. 211.5 is too low. Zion's probably not even playing. This score should be ran up, and the Nets been looking good. So, yeah, that's where I'm at. Next game, Wizards and the Rockets. Listen, the Rockets have been playing very good ball. They do look very good. But the Wizards are okay. Like, they are balling a little bit, and I think they're a spread covering machine. Look, Jordan Poole looks great. Bilal looks all right. I don't know. For some reason, these Wizards, they either cover or they don't. They either get blew out or they keep the game close. The Rockets are not that team to me. I'm just not sold on them yet. Fred VanVleet hasn't really picked up from the 3 line. Jalen Green, he looks all right. I'm just not sold on the Rockets right now. I think 13.5 is way too many. I mean, that's priced like they're the Celtics. I'm not there with them yet. You know what I mean? Like 13.5 is a lot. I almost will take that versus any team. Because even if they do go up 20, 25 points, they're going to bench the starters, which gives Wizards spreads like this are just super easy to hit. They hit at a high rate because if you up that much, they're usually getting benched, and then the bench comes in versus starters, and the game usually stays pretty close. So when I see spreads like this, I like to take them. Wizards can ball. They can get streaky. I'm going to be on the Wizards plus 13.5. I'm not going to overthink it. Next, Cavs and the Bulls. Okay, I'm about done trying to bet against these Bulls. I'm not going to lie to you guys. They continue to just, like, cook spreads and hell, half the time do money line upsets. I get it. I understand that. I think the Bulls actually do look solid. That said, the Cavs look like the best team in the league. Again, I think they're getting, maybe a little bit shaky, but not. I shouldn't even. People take everything I say so literal. I just mean when I talk about a team and I say, oh, look at a little shaky, I mean for how that team looks. So if the best team in the league is looking a little shaky, it's still better than every other team in the league. It's just things I'm seeing I'm not liking as much as I was. I like the Cavs last week and a half more than I do right now. That said, they're still playing great. They're still 2 times the team that the Bulls are. Happy to lay the Cavs -8. I think the price is fair, -110. I love the pricing tonight, so let's get it. Last game of the evening is the Kings and the Spurs. Guys, for this one, there is no world I'm not on the Spurs +2. the Spurs just look very, very solid. Victor's balling, Stefan's balling. Honestly, their whole team is playing very well with great chemistry. And that's what I think. And I think that the big man is a position that has kind of like gone away, but when Victor's just a dog. And I don't think anyone on the Kings can stop him. I think he has a great night. And again, they just have great chemistry. All their players kind of go together well. The Kings have been very hit or miss. I can't really call them. They should be so much better than they are. Even though they're good, I'm not that impressed with the Kings right now, but I am impressed with the Spurs. You're going to give me the Spurs plus points when I think they probably win outright. It's a risk I'm willing to take. I like the Spurs a lot tonight. I'm on the Spurs plus 2. So these are actually all my plays. I'm playing all these tonight. My final plays are right here. I'm on the Thunder minus 6.5 at minus 110. I'm on the Nets and the Pelicans over 211.5. I'm on the Wizards and the Rockets plus 13.5. I'm on the Cavs minus 8 and the Spurs plus 2. Those are my plays for today, guys. Hope you enjoy. Let's get out of here. Let's get a bag and let's absolutely crack these folks. Happy Veterans Day.